Hello Libra, welcome to my channel and thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I would also like to welcome Spirit into this reading and say thank you for the messages we are about to receive. This is a work and career reading for Libra from the 29th of July to the 11th of August 2019. Please don't forget to watch your moon and rising sign for a more complete picture. If you'd like a personal reading, please go to my website jessmud.co.uk and book a reading. I put the decks that I'm using in the description box, so please have a look. And don't forget to watch my videos on simple energy healing remedies as well as my deck walkthrough series. You'll find that very, very interesting. So like, share, subscribe, leave some comments if these messages resonate with you. I'm starting off with the general energy read and then I will do the general tarot read for you afterwards. Okay, so it looks like you are dealing with a lot of problems at this moment, a lot of hassle. There might be some kind of drama that's going on around you, some kind of crisis going on around you. You've got the Queen of Spades here, which is like the Queen of Swords, and this is your card really. So you're standing up for whatever it is that is going on. You know, the Queen of Swords generally is somebody who's been through a lot of problems, a lot of hassles, a lot of issues. You can see there are two arrows in this heart over here. So people are saying things that are upsetting you quite a bit right now, but you are standing your ground and you're not showing them that you are being affected by this. So something's going on over there and you're almost being victimized in this particular situation. So you are going through a lot of troubles right now, a lot of problems. And you've got that Seven of Spades over there and you've got the Clouds card over there. So the Clouds is about all those problems or conflicts or, you know, feeling very miserable in a situation, a lot of fighting and petty arguments, and there might also be some legal issues that are going on or some kind of official things that are going on, you know, kind of problems that are going on in that way. The Seven of Swords, or the Seven of Spades rather, is very similar to the Seven of Swords, and there's a lot of lies and deception, deceit, and people taking advantage of you or people talking about you behind your back, things going on behind the scenes, and they're pretty nasty. So some gossip going on over there, and this is, you know, maybe there's somebody actually going around stirring up problems over there. So, you know, you are standing up for yourself, you are speaking your truth, but you are dealing with a lot of conflict at this particular moment, and you know, a really toxic situation to be in. You know, they're almost like blaming you for something. There's something that you know, people are accusing you of almost with these two things. Now you've got the Bear. Whoever you're dealing with there is pretty much a bully. Now you could be dealing with a fire sign person, which is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, but whoever this person is that you're dealing with is, you know, you've got that overbearing issue going on over there, but you've also got that King of Clubs, which is similar to the King of Rods, and the King of Rods can be really nasty at times. They tend to say things and be a bit you know, cold about whatever they do, and maybe a bit vindictive about, you know, getting revenge. So you might have you know, said something to this person that really, you know, ticked them off. You know, they've got a grudge probably against you, and they are bullying you as well. So you are dealing with a circumstance that is pretty nasty, and somebody's really having a go at you, and somebody's really you know, you're almost being victimized, I would say, in this particular situation, because you can even see in this card you've got this cherub with an arrow. So somebody's really pointing you know, their weapons at you, and they're coming at you with full force really, because you've got that bear. It's like coming at you with this full force. Now there's been some kind of tower moment that happened over here. You've got that lightning strike over there. So there was some kind of crisis, there was some kind of argument, there was some kind of disagreement. Maybe you butted heads with this particular person here, and that has led to all of this drama that has happened over here. You've got that Six of Rods over here. Now you were, you know, it seemed like you were going to win in this particular situation, but maybe things are just escalating right now. So something has come in that you know, this is almost like a tower moment kind of card that is coming, that has stirred up all these problems, and right now, you know, you're almost getting the brunt of it. It's almost as though they're victimizing you over there with that Seven of Swords. So things are going on behind the scenes or behind your back, or somebody's stirring up even more problems for you there. And you're feeling a bit down, feeling pretty depressed. You've got that moon card over there, and you've got the 5 of hearts over there, which is like the 5 of cups. You're crying about it quite a bit. You're pretty miserable and feeling pretty depressed as well. And, you know, almost regretful that you're even in the situation in itself. Maybe you're thinking now of leaving it all and moving on. So there's some kind of big drama that's going on that work front there. Now, going into the future, it looks like things are going to get sorted out for you. You've got that Jack of clubs over there, and this is about actually leaving the situation and moving on. So it might be that you decide that you don't want to do this job anymore, and you leave it and move on to something that is better. You've got that awards card over here, so there's some kind of victory that comes out of this situation for you, but it allows you to free yourself from it and move on to another job. Maybe do the job in another place, relocate to do that particular job, and that particular job is going to be a position of leadership. But also with that Jack of spades over there, this is also a card of being, moving. There's some kind of official decision that is passed. You get some kind of news, or some kind of important decision gets made, an official decision that allows you to actually cut ties with all these people and move on. So maybe you're going to take on a new job, sign a new contract, and move on into a better leadership position. But it looks like you're going to move on, because you've got 2 jacks over here, and this is generally about movement and quick movement as well. So you're going to, whatever challenges you're facing, you're going to be able to come through it, but you're going to make a quick decision, move on, and go. You might be signing contracts in another company or somewhere else pretty quickly, and it's going to be pretty much a leadership position over here. So whatever all this drama is, it looks like you're going to cut your ties and move. So those are the energies for that week, or 2 weeks rather. So I'm just going to draw some cards from the Sorcerer's tarot. So let's see if this reflects that. So you've been going through a pretty difficult time, it seems. Now there you go. You can almost see it's that energy is reflected here. So you've got the Devil card, as your first card, the card at the bottom of the deck. So whoever you're dealing with is very toxic. They're very nasty. You can see this. This is pan blowing poison darts. So everything that they're actually saying about you, it's very poisonous. They're trying to get rid of you in a way, trying to work you out of the system. That's what's coming across in this devil energy over here. So they're shooting arrows. Whatever they're saying, whatever they say about you, whenever they speak about you, it's pretty nasty. Maybe you don't see it, maybe you don't know about it, but there's also that manipulation that is going on from a distance. So behind the scenes, or they might be manipulating people that you are working with. And this is like stirring up a lot of, stirring up the hornet's nest. So it's a very, very difficult situation and a very nasty situation to be in. There's so much of conflict, and whatever these words are that are being shot out about you are so poisonous. These are poison darts. So these are poisonous words, and it's such a toxic person that you're dealing with. And this is the Devil card. It is ruled by Saturn, which rules the work. So this is definitely happening on the work front for you. So really a very, very difficult situation to be in. And something you don't deserve that kind of treatment. So you've got the what's coming in for you. You've got, let's just see the card. There you go. I'll just show you the card below it as well, and you can see the conflict that's there. You've got that 5 of rods. You can see these two fighting with each other. These are sentiers, and they're fighting with each other. So you have butted heads with this particular person. You all do not get along. There's been a lot of petty arguments, and you can see this person now, using all kinds of venomous means to get rid of you from that particular situation. So a lot of conflict going on there. Now, what's coming in for you here? You've got an offer coming in over there. You've got that cups, the page of cups over here. So this is a definite offer, and this is going to be something solid, something concrete, somebody's giving you a solid offer that you need to accept. It's going to allow you to move on. It's going to allow you to do further study, and it's also further training as well that is associated with this new job that comes in over here. It's going to allow you to work independently and focus on whatever it is you're doing. So you're working on something very technical, something very intellectual right now. This new offer is coming in for you, and it looks like it's going to be a really good offer, and something that you probably should accept in order for you to get rid of or get away from all this negative energy that you've been going through. You've got the Judgment card over here in the past, so you have been called on to make a decision and change your path in life. You've got all the facts in your hand right now. You have everything. It's all, it's almost like everything's in black and white, and you need to actually make this decision about moving forward. And it needs to be, you have to change directions, change your path, transform into something different, rise above the situation and move on from whatever is going on, because you're dealing with this particular person. You can see that even in the Strength card over here, fighting crocodiles over here, so almost fighting dragons, and you try to speak your truth over there, but maybe whatever you say, this person still seems to get the upper hand. Still seems to be saying things about you, and they're not giving up, trying to bring you down, or they're doing maybe a character assassination on you over there. It's almost like this cup's fallen and there's blood coming out, so it's like they're drawing blood, really. So this is a situation, if this new offer comes in, that you really need to accept this offer to move away from such negativity, such nastiness. So you are trying to manifest something, and whatever is going on, you are very, very much in the midst of conflict over there. You've got that Five of Swords. You're working pretty hard to defend yourself. You're working pretty hard, to try and manifest something new for yourself. But you are definitely in the midst of all that conflict, and you're very, very stressed out right now. So going into the future, there's that Ace of, this is the Knight of Cups over there. So this offer coming in for you for sure, and it's going to mean that you're going to be traveling, moving on, and there's definitely that element of study, because he's riding the owl. So there's definitely an element of study or an element of teaching that is involved with this new job that you're going to be doing. And you're going to be very, very happy with it. So there's a lot of satisfaction working with a lot of people, very supportive people, and people that you connect with very nicely. You can even socialize with these people. So celebration coming in there once you accept this job. So you are going to be able to move out of this very, very conflicted situation. Now going on around, you've got the Four of Cups. So it's almost as though this offer comes in, maybe you don't want to accept it, maybe it's not what you wanted. This was not what you were aspiring to, but you are being called to change direction or change career paths there with that Judgment card. And you may have not wanted to hear what is coming in with that Four of Cups, that offer coming in over there. Maybe you're not happy to do it, but it seems like this is like a really, really good offer that comes in, and you may need to actually consider it now that all this conflict has been happening. See, this woman's got her hands over her ears. So you didn't even want to hear about it in the past. Maybe you just weren't listening. On the other hand, this offer might be coming, and if you keep yourself, still focus too much on this work situation that you're dealing with, you might actually miss this offer. So it's very important for you to keep your ears open and to consider everything that comes in, no matter how small that opportunity might seem to you, because it's going to open a lot of doors for you. So you've got that Ace of Swords. So you want a breakthrough moment, you want to be able to cut through the past, and you want to move forward. You're hoping for victory to come into your hands over there. This is the Ace of Swords. So you want to make a clean break, it seems. So going into the future and that final outcome. So this is excellent. You've got the Ace of Pentacles over here. You've got the Page of Pentacles there. Sorry, the Knight of Pentacles there, and you've got the Moon card. So the Ace of Pentacles, a new job coming in for you. A new, you've got all the skills at hand, and this new money and new job will come in for you. So you're definitely going to be accepting this particular offer, and you're going to be working pretty hard on it. There might be some travel. You can see this pentacle this knight is traveling on a white horse, so you're going to be doing some travel. Maybe you might even relocate to do this particular job, but there's definitely a lot more money coming in with this particular job, and you're going to be accepting this job and working on it pretty soon. Now you need to make some plans for the future, and it needs to be concrete plans. Here you can see she's a bit stuck, she's a bit depressed, she's not doing anything right now. That wand is not raised, so she's not manifesting. So in order for you to move forward, you need to be very proactive. You must accept this job proactively. You can't sit there and wait for it to come to you. You're going to have to dig in and do the work to get that particular post. So if you have to put out your CV, you have to maybe take a course, retrain, whatever it is, whatever it takes. If you want to move out of this situation where there's so much of conflict, you're going to have to act on it. You can't wait for things. Now there's also that element about that you're still dealing with that situation where there's a lot of lies and deceit. Maybe this is the thing that is had a go at your confidence. You're afraid to make that move, so you need to set those fears aside, make that move, and move forward. Okay, so I'm just going to draw some cards from the Fairy Tarot for the Oracle read. So a lot of conflict, but there is some kind of rescue coming in for you. That job offer is almost like a rescuing you from that situation. And the first card that comes in is the release card. So you have to make a clean break from the situation. Let go of the past. This is the death card, and an ending that makes way for new opportunities. Time to move on. So there you have it. This is the time for you to stop being afraid, make a decision, and move on. And this is going to be definite opportunity coming your way. You've got a lot of aces over there, and there will be travel that's involved, new money coming in. You've got the Five of Springs, so opposing goals arising from differing opinions, feeling at odds with yourself or others, and overly ambitious people. You have to release this conflict situation. So you're dealing with all this. This release card is coming. This is the Five of Rods, which is the Five of Springs. So this is about dealing with a lot of conflict around you, a lot of petty arguments, a lot of fighting, and the Death card comes in with that. So you need to release that and move on. And then you've got the Eight of Autumn. So it says more research before proceeding, education in the form of seminars, going back to school, apprenticeships, or excellent craftsmanships, and long-term projects. So this card over here has come in twice. You've got that. This is about long-term projects. Whatever you're going to be taking on now, this new undertaking, this new job, is going to mean that you're going to do further training, and going to further lectures, but also making new long-term projects, long-term plans, becoming an expert at your field as well. So this is that offer coming in as well. See, training, learning, becoming an expert at it. So this is a new job offer coming in once you release that, all this fighting and arguments and this old job situation, something brand new, but it's going to also bring in money as well. So I hope that this reading has resonated with you, and all the best for the future, and thank you so much for watching. Take care now. Goodbye.